from the road. No, dear, please don't. So there I was on the interstate, going to work. Beautiful Sunday morning, 10:30. I was in the right lane, doing 75-ish. When out from the median pops this deer. So she's coming at me from the left. First thought was, second thought was, well, at least I'm going to go out doing what I love. That was on my old bike, 2004 Dyno Super Glide with no ABS. So rather than hit my brake, I actually hit the gas because I wanted to try and get my front wheel in front of her. So trying to beat her across the interstate. And the last thing I sort of remember was her head driving into my knee. I didn't go down, but I kind of sort of like woke up. About 50 yards or so down the road. I had moved from the right lane to the left lane. I was still up, I was still going. However, my left leg was on fire and I didn't even want to look down at it at all. I just was going to be like, nope, I'm not looking. And at first I thought I was going to be able to make it the rest of the way to work. But then, yeah, no, I didn't even want to chance it. So I got off at the next exit. I didn't downshift or move my left leg at all off the peg. I just coasted down to the end of the off-ramp, held in my clutch, got down to the end of the off-ramp. I'm going to pause this story while I get through this town. Thought I was going to be able to make it to work, but then decided, you know what, I'm not going to push it. I'm going to get off at the next exit. I didn't downshift. I was too afraid to move my left leg at all. So just held in the clutch, got to the end of the off ramp, put my right foot down to hold up the bike. Out my cell phone. Chickens. Chicky. Pulled out my cell phone. Called Chad, our service manager. Chad, this bitch hit me. Come get me. I'm on my way, he says. He gets there in his truck, helps me get my kickstand down, helps me off the bike, makes sure I'm okay for the most part. Nothing protruding where it shouldn't have been. No blood gushing down my leg or anything. He rode my bike to the shop. I drove his truck. He let me borrow his truck to go to the ER. Had an x-rayed. It was just a sprain. Luckily for me.